Hi, this is Heather Pickin, and welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to talk about how powerful the self-image is as it relates to your confidence levels and achieving your goals. So stay tuned. Okay, so I haven't done a video in a couple weeks, and here's the deal. I want you to make sure that you subscribe to this video. Half the people that are watching this are not subscribed. Make sure that you like it and comment below so that I can produce continuous content. Now, I've been very busy talking about goals on creating a program, and if you're interested, I'll put the link below. Fearless Vision and Goals course, and this topic is perfect because we're talking about it right now. Let's talk about a goal that you have, maybe in your business. You're smart, maybe you've set goals before, you've achieved them, but maybe you're not really feeling 100% in alignment with that goal. Maybe you find yourself procrastinating and hesitating, and why? Well, if you're procrastinating or hesitating, that can be a symptom of having fear. And anytime you have fear, you're not going to take action because your subconscious mind is so powerful. 95% of your beliefs, your habits, and behaviors come from your subconscious mind. So just consciously telling you to take action on something, like you're telling yourself, hey, I need to take action on doing this business task, and you find yourself not doing it, can you see that there's something deeper going on and it's happening in your subconscious? Now, let's also talk about your confidence levels. A lot of this has to do with not feeling confident in the action. So a lot of times, living in this world, more and more entrepreneurs like myself are doing videos. I've been doing videos for a long time. But I still find people that have a high level of expertise do not like to put themselves online because they don't feel confident. They're afraid of if they'll say something stupid, if they don't look perfect, right, on body type, whatever. They're just not feeling confident. And I'm here to tell you, when you change that internal program in your mind, that you are here for a reason, like you're here to make your mark, you're here to be a leader, then you're going to override that program. It is simply flipping a switch in your brain, that confidence switch that says, yes, I want to do this. When you're not confident with making the sales calls or getting online with video, I want you to ask yourself this question, like, how is that really negatively impacting my business? If you're not putting yourself out there or asking for the sale, what I want you to do is add up the money it's costing you. Like, literally do this exercise. I want you to itemize what it's costing you, hypothetically, so that you can see that this is a huge block. So your self-confidence is also directly related to your self-image. So what is the self-image? The self-image is connected to your subconscious mind. It is the identification of how you see yourself. How is this formed? This has formed from childhood. So go back in your timeline and think about some of the things that you were taught. So if you're having an issue about being more visible or charging what you're worth, like really owning your value, look back in your timeline. See when you've had those conversations, or maybe you witness conversations with your parents where those signs and symptoms have showed up. Now, I work with very successful entrepreneurs and leaders, and I'm here to tell you, everyone has different degrees of not feeling confident. And so what I find that happens is that they're feeling like there's this mental block that goes up and their body can't take action. It's not that they lack the competence, they simply lack the confidence. And so how do we change the confidence so that you can achieve your goals? Well, this is the self-image. You absolutely must see yourself, that self-image, on a new level. Now, let me give you an example. What's interesting is I have coached so many entrepreneurs and leaders over the years. Primarily, my business focuses on women, but I do work with men. I want to give you an example of working with a client who had relationship issues. So her self-image, her self-concept was, I will never be good enough to get into a relationship. I'm too old. Insert whatever belief that you have adopted throughout the years, and you will see that manifest in the real world. So I would have these clients, very successful women, high driven, very competent, but they lacked that self-confidence and had a poor self-image of attracting the same relationships over and over again, just different names. So what's interesting is once we change that model, that self-concept, that self-image of how they saw themselves, they would be in different relationships. They would be in healthier relationships. The same thing goes to any goal you want to achieve. You have to have that fearless confidence. Otherwise, you're not going to take the action, right? So think about something that you've been putting off, hesitating. Maybe you don't want to raise your prices. You want to put a course out there. You want to be more magnetic in what you're doing, but you know that taking the action is the catalyst. Taking the action is the key to achieving your goals. You can force yourself all day long, but as I mentioned, your subconscious mind runs the show. 95% of your beliefs, your habits, actions, behaviors, that is the driving force. So the question is, Heather, how can I change this? How can I change this? Well, number one, you have to become aware of your program. You gotta want to change. Let's back up. Number one should be, I want to change. Okay, so put your hand up. I want to change. I want to change this program. I'm committed to personal growth. That is actually step number one. If you're not willing to change anything, click away because this video is not for you. Number one, be willing to change. Number two, identify what the specific issue is. So if we go into the idea of, if I put myself out there online through, let's just say, a video, I'm afraid that, I'm not gonna look so great, right? I just don't have that strong self-concept, right? I just don't feel confident with who I am. And so we want to identify these programs that are stopping you. So number one, the willingness. Number two, identify the programs. And number three, you have to step into that person, that new reality, that new paradigm of who you want to be. Okay, so if you are a person that wants to get in better shape, you have to be that person that goes to the gym to work out. You have to be that person that feeds your body with nutritious foods. And as you go through that, once you establish a new identification, it's easier for the patterns and habits and having that repetition to become rewired in your brain. And this is where I love working with leaders and entrepreneurs, is helping them to get out of their own way and rewire, literally rapidly rewire a new program so that they have the fearless confidence to do more, be more, and have more in their business so that they can make their mark. So if this makes sense to you, if you're struggling and you know you're freaking amazing, you have a high level of expertise, but yet you're not taking the action, it could be in business or it actually could be in any area of your life. And here's the thing. Once you change this self-image, you can change any area of your life. It really can be that simple. But what I recommend, if you're like, oh gosh, I am so willing to do this work, I really want to get out of my own way, I have two things that would definitely be helpful for you. Number one, go ahead with the link below and join my 5-day Fearless confidence challenge. It is 5 days to get out of your way, to literally rewire your brain. I've had people go through that challenge and they said, this is absolutely amazing. And because what it does a lot of things that we talked about in this video. It surfaces up some of the challenges and issues that you're having. So again, we get to identifying what the problem is. It gives you some strategies on how to overcome that. And so one of the things that I do in my programs is I teach a journaling method that helps you to rewire your brain. And so you'll learn more about the power of journaling and getting out of your own way by taking that challenge. And you can do so on the link below. And the second thing that you can check out is my Fearless Vision and Goals course. And this is for you if you have maybe multiple businesses or you're feeling just overwhelmed in general in your business and your personal life. And you need a framework where you can be 100% focused on your vision and get clear on your goals and plan everything out and just see yourself taking action on what you need to do. So think about a money goal that you have. This journal will help you to be focused and master your discipline. I actually have a section on the goal mindset because if you've been watching this video, I'm all about mindset, looking at the proper way in order to retrain your brain. So I have a very powerful section in there on how to activate that part of your brain to get out of your own way so that you can feel fearless and achieve your goals. Until next time, this is Heather Pickin, and live fearlessly.